In a quiet village lived a farmer who owned a small piece of land. His life was simple. He rose with the sun, worked through the day, and returned home with enough food to survive. Yet, in his heart, he often wondered why fortune had never smiled on him the way it did on others. One morning, as he walked through his fields, something caught his eye, a tiny golden seed glimmering in the soil. He picked it up, amazed, and ran to the village elder. The elder examined it carefully. His wrinkled face grew serious. "This is no ordinary seed," he said. "It will grow into a tree that bears fruits of fortune. Whoever plants it will find his life changed forever. But remember, such a seed does not wait. It must be sown immediately." The farmer's heart raced. He carried the seed home with great excitement. But that evening he thought, "I am too tired from the day's work. I'll plant it tomorrow." The next day, heavy rains came, and the farmer had to fix the roof of his hut. The seed remained on the shelf. On the third day, some guests arrived from another village. The farmer said, "After they leave, I will plant it." Day after day, excuses piled up. He told himself, "There is always tomorrow." Weeks passed. Finally, one morning, the farmer decided it was time. He reached for the seed, only to find it had dried, turned hard as stone, lifeless. Panic gripped him. He rushed back to the elder and begged, "Please, give me another golden seed." The elder shook his head. "My son, golden seeds come only once. You did not lose it because you were unlucky, you lost it because you waited. Time is the soil of opportunity. If you ignore the season, even the richest seed turns to dust." The farmer walked back through his empty fields, his hands trembling. Every corner of his land looked the same, yet it felt heavier, colder. For the first time, he realized that his greatest enemy had not been poverty nor fate, it had been his own delay. From then on, whenever villagers complained about mischances, the elder would point to the farmer's house and say, "Look at him. He had fortune in his hand, but he waited. And waiting is how dreams die." Moral: opportunities are like golden seeds. They carry promise, but only if planted in time. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. The cost of waiting is always greater than the risk of trying. Let's learn some words from this story. Fortune had never smiled on him, meaning, luck or good things had never come his way. Example: she worked hard for years, but fortune never smiled on her until she finally opened her own shop. Excuses piled up, meaning, he kept finding new reasons not to do something. Example: she kept making excuses piled up for not finishing her homework. Panic gripped him, meaning, he suddenly felt very scared and helpless. Example: panic gripped her when she couldn't find her child in the crowd. Turned hard as stone, meaning, became useless, lifeless, or impossible to use. Example: the bread was left outside and turned hard as stone. Time is the soil of opportunity. Meaning, without the right timing, opportunities cannot grow. Example, in business, time is the soil of opportunity. Delay means failure.